Joe Tree in the house. How you doing, brother? Let me guess, AMD. Yesterday we started off rough. I ended up being up pretty good. Rockelab. Tesla did really well. My two biggest positions are Tesla and Rockelab. Tesla did really well, I guess, based off driverless robo taxis in Austin. I kind of feel like there's a little sickness going on. I would love to call in sick today. I have a massive hard firewall cut over tonight at 6 o'clock, 5:30. Let me tell you, my brain don't work so good that late at night, bro. I'd much rather do that shit at like 4 in the morning. 6 in the morning, police at my door. Fresh Adidas squeaking across the bathroom floor. I think gold and silver we're doing pretty good. Faldor gonna be fapping. Shit about HL, bro. Can't buy everything. I wish I could just buy. Who's saying that? NSYNC, great song. Bye. All right, let's see how we're doing. Oh, we're going red. Rockelab down 12 cents. Tesla down 3. What is going on? E-minis down 15. NASDAQ down 70. Down goes Frazier. If I were to pick a scenario, I don't mind a little dip. And then buy the dip, a little dip and a little reversal 20 minutes in. That being said, who knows, bro? Everything's kind of fluctuating, kind of wanting. We're barely down. Some stuff's up. ASTS is doing really well. ASTS 117, they've been having a lot of good stuff going on. I don't know. Satellites and Terraform and Amazon and shit. Bro, can't keep up with it all. Black Sky doing really well. About to hopefully break even on that one pretty soon. Fly been doing really well. We made $5,100 on that space play. There was a lot of talk about the SpaceX IPO yesterday. Elon did chime in about like creating energy or something and needing to scale. And that's a big reason why SpaceX is going to IPO, the capital raise, and use that money to scale really quickly. So that's going to continue in within like 6 months. So that's going to keep the space stocks hot, bro. Iron, they moved up their earnings. That's usually a good sign. That means they've got some positive shit, probably. Doesn't necessarily mean that. I'm bullish iron long term just because they have data center and more importantly, they already have power grid secured. So they have the facilities. They have some like contracts and shit. Them and Cypher. I haven't looked at Cypher in a while. They're not guaranteed home runs, but I like them. I like AMD 260. Look at that. It was 267. AMD, any of these chip makers and shit, man, I don't know. Like, they're probably going to continue to do really well. I would consider getting into Nvidia if you wanted a good buy the dip opportunity. This one is down a decent amount. Like, the problem is if the economy goes bad, Nvidia is going to get a lot of these stocks are going to get hard. So I'm going to just stop saying that. If the stock market decides to go into a recession, you're going to get whacked no matter what. So, but if you set that aside, you don't sit there and Fishhook in the house. How you doing, brother? Not a happy Friday for me. Gonna have to work. Hopefully not too late tonight, but man, working late just ruins my weekend, F's up my circadian rhythm. Takes me so long to get back. A microphone check, check. Yeah, AMD's kind of at a double top right now. And if looking to bust into blue skies. And get past that, blue skies are good. Right now, do you want to buy AMD? Probably not. But if you get above this, you can do a day trade, swing trade into blue skies, rip a few points. If that's your shtick, that's not my shtick. I do think AMD, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. I think AMD is a great long-term play. You know, the shovel theory. Don't buy the gold plot, sell the shovels. AMD and NVIDIA sell the shovels. What is the other plays? Freaking TMC or I don't know all the chip. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, they sell the shovels. Anyone doing RAM right now? Moisture in the house. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? America. I love these freaking drone plays. These are going to be massive. And there's so much opportunity right now, guys. If you're forward thinking, if you're not an old school boomer, you got to stay fresh in this game. You can't sit there and be like, oh, when ExxonMobil was the world's biggest company. You know what I mean? Like we've moved on to nuclear and solar. You know what I'm saying? The opportunities are, I don't know. There used to be sectors. There still is, but sectors rotate. Like where the money go rotates to different sectors, but the sectors themselves have rotated. We've got AI. We've got space. You want exposure, bro. Robots, energy. All right, Rockelab does look like it's finding a bottom. That's good. Not necessarily any real reason for it to like go on a run. ASTS is cooling off a bit. Everything looks like it's cooling off to bleeding. Tesla now down 5. These markets are fickle. How's silver and gold? Gold, did it hit 45,000? I think it did. Aldor probably has a couple hydro seals from the loads he blew today. I know none of you guys are doctors like me, so you probably don't know what a hydro seal is. It's okay. The ETF or gold, that didn't hit 5. I think silver might have hit 100. 99 cent, no. LDI going back down. Me, Kevin's a scam artist. Oh my goodness, Kurt in the house. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? How's your EOS doing? Don't tell me you vagina hand your EOS, because that was doing really good. I really liked EOS, but I wanted to put more exposure into the metals. 18 and a half. Hell yeah. Did I say, what? I didn't say metals. I mean, I said metals. I meant space. I don't know what I said. I know what I meant, bitch. Wanting to be a bitch. I can't find energy. Oh, where did they go, bro? Rocket Lab, nuclear. 18. I mean, it's down a little bit today, but you should be up. It's breaking out of a bull flag. Next stop, $30, bro. If technical analysis has any validity, $30, bro. I'm tired, man. I'm feeling congested. My nose hurts. Like I got a little tiny pimple in my nose. Gonna work tonight. A lot of people bitching about Sinners getting a lot of nominations. Oh, it was a ripoff. It's a complete ripoff of From Dusk Till Dawn. Shut the hell up. This keeps showing up, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's like a new way, I guess, for the scam artist to get through to you. See less often is the only thing I can do. And it just still keeps showing up. Libs in Minneapolis are currently standing outside hotels in 15-degree weather, banging pots and playing instruments to keep JD Vance from sleeping. I mean, that's a respectable way to protest. Even though I think they're gay as hell, that's a respectable way to protest, bro. Impeding federal officers, putting people's lives at risk, shit like that. That's not how you protest. I mean, this sucks for JD Vance. Why the hell would you go to Minneapolis and sleep? You know they're going to come for you. I would be so frustrated. I remember when I went to Washington. It's Washington, D.C. That city is so freaking loud, dude. Sirens all night long. I don't know how people live where there's just sirens all the time. The Gladiator. What happened to Gladiator? He just completely bodied. Is he not even showing up anymore? Like, did he like? I'm not. I don't think this is him. Wasn't that his name, Gladiator? Living in his basement. Well, now I'm curious. Not this, bro. Was it the Gladiator? We can find this chump. Jason in the house. I cold out there. What are, oh yeah. There he is. Welcome back. Today is Gladiator. There he is. Where's his Twitter account, bro? This guy scrub himself from the internet? I mean, he's probably freaking living on the streets. Yeah, I don't think this guy's on the internet anymore. I don't think he's on Twitter. Oh, there he is. He just hit 20K followers. Yeah, that was a year ago. Gladiator at CF Trades at CF underscore. This guy doesn't exist anymore, bro. He was funny when Bitcoin was doing good. Like it was a good follow, but like he was also an idiot. And I think this guy, what happened to him? Hopefully he didn't. I know Kurt's thinking is looking at the noose up on the rafters. Hopefully, I just got the trial of Fox One so I can watch the Rams play right after the game. What the fuck? Are you saying you need some special network plan to watch the fucking playoffs? Because it's going to be on Fox. I don't understand. It's not going well. Sorry to hear that, brother. It's going to be. I have Paramount, but it's going to be on. It's going to be on Fox. I don't understand. Do you not have? Have you been watching them? Do you not have? What the fuck are you talking about? I just watch it on over-the-air antenna. Word alert. I didn't get it yesterday. It was a tough one. I forget my trick. Oh. Do I go for it on the third one? I think I do. Okay, so we got that. I mean, that's the only one that makes sense. I don't know if is that a word? Oh, no. Low respect. Low respect to Trump. Bro, can you fucking answer me on this Fox? Why are you getting Fox 1? What happened to Gladiator? What happened to. Let's ask Rock. Melez in the house. How you doing, brother? Appears to have been deactivated or deleted his account. His last known post from mid-January, often hyping MicroStrategy and Bitcoin. Their mentions from either the account was temporarily unavailable, muted, or stepped away. Gladiator getting unmuted, not priced in. No evidence. He was a popular idiot appearing on podcasts. Like, yeah. And had a dedicated fan page. This guy hasn't been saying shit either. What happened to him, bro? Let's check in. Okay, we're down $7,000. We're not gonna have. It's not gonna be a good day. A microphone. Down $8,000. Lovely. ASTS down 3. Lovely. E-minis down 10. NASDAQ down 27. Down goes Frazier. And I've been muted. I've been railing Meet Kevin. 3-pager. The Rockelab still hasn't found its bottom yet. It seems to I think I kind of disagree with you. It's holding up pretty good right around this area. Why is my Jiminy Christmas, bro? Yeah, so Meet Kevin. 617. Be cautious. Fucking clown. I'd be watching for a confirmation of 617. He just randomly says that. Like, I'd be like, put a little effort in your alpha report, bro. People pay for this. 617 what? I know because you won't shut up about it all the time, but be a little bit more professional. We're above 617. We failed to break out 617 yesterday. A big deal. 617's not even a number to look at, dude. I mean, maybe. I'm not really seeing what you see on 617. And we're well above it, so you just say things like that's the thing. You could pick a number and make a case for it. You know what I mean? He thinks he doesn't know technical analysis, dude. The guy, I am not making this up. Like 7 years ago, he says, "I don't do the stock market. I'm a real estate. I don't, you know." To like 3 years later, he's a fucking expert and gives courses on. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? I'm going to buy it again as soon as I feel the bottom. Bro, yesterday you were panicking that it was going to $50. Well, I sat here all diamond nuts up, not worried about it. Rockelab might not be for you. If you're going to freak out because the price goes down $13 on them testing a fuel tank blowing up, I mean, that's buckle up. I'm not losing faith because they're a great company with a great CEO, great engineers, and they deliver. Great team. Great. Does that mean I could be wrong? Yes. Could they fail? Yes. Can they continue to have failures and I lose all my investment? Yes. Is it high risk? Yes. Is there potential for amazing reward? Yes. I don't know that it's high risk, but it's risk. Apple will keep an eye on this for potential. No one gives a shit about Apple. I'd have trailing stops on SanDisk and Micron. Sure. Put in trailing stops and let's see how much of a clown Meet Kevin is. MU. 111% IB, a $7 expected move today. A $54 expected move in the next search. What is your trailing stop going to be? I'll tell you, it's going to be a guaranteed you get stopped out. Is probably what's going to happen. Trailing stops are for idiots, dude. How many times they are a scam? They stop loss hunt in the stock market too, and you're going to get stopped out, dude. Look, this is my investment thesis. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but this is how I invest. I buy quality stuff I firmly believe in, things that I think are going to do really good, and I don't sit there and put in trailing stops. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? You just invest and hold. And then you write it out. If you're trying, like if you have a method and it works and you have a trailing stop, then you're also sitting there and looking at the charts all day long. If you enjoy that, great. I don't. I don't want to sit there and try and time every perfect, like, oh, double top, it's going down, sell it. You try and time the buy-in, and in the IRA, it's not as bad, but in a regular stock account, you're just fighting Uncle Sam, bro. Oh, don't tell me my shit's in an S corp. I'm gonna buy it again. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not gonna hit 50 for your sake. Thank you. I appreciate that because I would not enjoy it hitting 50, but it's not out of the question. If the market goes south, you know, I hate looking at charts. It was awesome once a day. I don't hate looking at charts, but I don't want to look at them all day. I hate that move where you sell something and then you're just constantly looking at the chart, hoping you're right, hoping it goes down, deciding when to get back in. Dude, that shit's too much. Ooh, don't you double charge me. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Now it's all red and makes you sick. Tesla green again. Rockelab about to go green again. I think Rockelab's a $500 to $1,500 stock in the next 5 to 10 years. So I'm not really looking to get cute with it. I may sell, I may trim going into the SpaceX IPO. Like, say this goes to $300 in the next 6 months. I'm going to take some off the board, bro. Free ride, long term. Let's make a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? I love Tesla, dude. Love Tesla. This is going to be such a cash cow. You have no idea. People with their Elon derangement syndrome, bro. Optimus is going to be so fucking massive. Robotaxis is going to be massive. Like, Robotaxi is going to be massive. Optimus is going to be in fucking insane, dude. There's such a cash cow, dude. And I'm just sitting there thinking of ways they're going to make money. They're going to have like an app store for your Optimus, maybe. Not necessarily an app store, but like ways for you to browse and get algorithms, or I don't even know. Like, it just, once someone puts something in there, does it just magically you know what I'm saying? Are you going to sit there and browse like, I want to do this, I want to create this recipe, and then you find it and you tell Optimus to make it? Are there going to be Optimuses riding around in robotaxis? Like, for example, quite often I have to have remote hands assist me, like change firewalls, change switches, cable shit up. Is there a future where that's an Optimus in a robotaxi? Smoother motion, better jerk. Optimus is going to be a massive cash cow. Massive. Look, it maybe there's probably going to be delays. You know what I'm saying? But it's moving really fast. You got that bro from the All In podcast that I respect saying he was blown away by Optimus 3. Tesla's working really hard advancing the AI chips that control FSD and these Optimuses. Like, he's all in AI, all in Optimus. This is almost as a sure thing as it gets. The risk there, Elon gets hit by a bus. The Optimus robot at the wheel and then gets out to help you with luggage would be crazy. What? Like, you're going to have Optimus robots some places will be like, there's going to be anti-robot movements where, I don't know, it's going to get weird. The bleeding heart liberals are going to be fucking, if an Optimus is a doorman at the Ritz-Carlton, they're going to be like outside banging pots and pans and playing, how dare you have a robot, not a real person. What do you think about what's going on with Canada right now? Kurt, fucking communist Canada. Your boy got disinvited from Trump's new peace thing. Optimus waiters, no tips. Yeah, there you go. You got disinvited from Trump's peace committee. You're selling U.S. treasuries. You're wanting China to come in. Fucking communist Canada. It should make you sick to your stomach, bro. You should denounce citizenship, to be quite honest. Germany might be actually better than Canada now, which is fucking nuts. Yeah, I love it too. That's the worst part. They're a bunch of fucking... No, they don't. Like Alberta loves United States. We'll take Alberta, bro. Rockelab green. I don't think it's found the bottom. Best you get OOT. Yeah, true. Alberta's the real one. Yeah. Best you get. What does that mean? Oh, out? You mean best Kurt gets out? He's in Germany. I'd get out of there too. Do you like it in Germany, Kurt? Are you warming up to it yet? Or you told that girlfriend of yours, like, hey, I hate my life over here. Like, if you don't like it there, you got to have a real... I'm not saying this is the case, but if you're not happy over there, you need to have a real discussion, because isn't Germany going to crack down? I don't know. They're doing a lot of weird shit over there. They want to leave the EU, which I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I really don't know. I think they want to leave the EU. This weekend, Ontario will be one of the coldest places on Earth. -50. I've been in. Wow, it was -50 with the wind chill. Are they considering wind chill? I don't think Germany can leave the EU. They basically are the EU from a funding perspective. That doesn't mean shit. Space solar is shaping up to be a major theme. I was talking about that 4 weeks ago, bro. AI data centers in space. You're a space investor and you're just now catching on? Florida won the coin toss and is elected. Nice. The EU will stop existing. Yeah. I think Scott Bissett, I think Gavin Newsom may be cracking up with some of these things he's saying. I think he may be in over his hairdo if he bought the knee pads. Maybe, I don't know. Gavin did some weird shtick with knee pads. Guy's a fucking... It's not possible to hate Starfleet Academy. Is this real? I mean, I don't know if you can even hear this, but gee, many Christmas, this is terrible. Isn't that Kevin Bacon's wife? Oh my goodness, that's real. That is fucking awful, bro. You can make me. I don't like. I didn't know if like all this like shit was coming out in the beginning. I didn't know if they were just being melodramatic or whatever. But yeah, man, and the evidence just keeps piling up. I was like maybe gonna watch the first episode, but I never got around to it. There's no fucking chance I'm watching this, dude. This is actually unbelievable. Starfleet Academy. I mean, people are really upset. Tracking the polar vortex. Um, okay. Are you serious about home defense if you don't have a mag? Star Trek nerds are pissed. Yeah, that Masters of the Universe, they're going to be in a fervor over that shit, but that looks bad too. I'm not a comic book. Generally speaking, I don't like comic book movies. Like, I never watched any of that Avengers shit or who's that weirdo that Thanos and all that in those movies? Oh man, I didn't watch any of that shit. I'd rather see Romulans and Vulcans. Me, yeah. I mean, I like Star Trek where shit gets blown up and people have testicles, and that is fucking so crazy. Best rocket engine ever. Will Newton launch this year? Probably not. I still think the company is overvalued, but a stage one, I mean, it'll probably get overvalued. He was a ginger in the 80s cartoon. What are you talking about? They made Man at Arms from He Man a Black. Oh, I don't know the characters, you fucking nerd. I never watched that Grayskull shit when I was younger. I was watching Thundercats and fucking. He was a ginger. Yeah, you nerd. I was watching Looney Tunes. I never I may have watched it a little. I don't remember it though, to be honest. It wasn't my go-to. Yeah, no, what a fucking little nerd. Transformers. I was all aboard that shit. We didn't even finish this. There's nothing really. I don't think that I missed. Wait, what? Is there a page missing? Was I reading yesterday or something? I think you missed a page, dude. Maybe not, or did it? What page? I don't have a page. Oh, it's just out of order. Yeah, okay. Tesla safety driver now following. Driver now following Tesla behind the vehicle. Big moment. And still a monitor. End phase. Earnings are soon. Earnings start next week, I think. China prepares for NVIDIA shipments. These are more powerful than the H20s and might generate an extra. Combining this with Intel dump. I would watch the open to see if NVIDIA, memory gold, blah, blah, Tesla, blah. TPO, fucking just a complete clown. Looks like it's going green. Hell yeah. It's out of order. Yeah. I finally figured that out. I appreciate you putting it up. Russia sells 71% of sovereign gold reserves to bankroll Ukraine war effort.
Mr. Olympia that made Jesse
And B release. I remember watching Michael Bay's Transformer. What does B release mean? The fuck are you talking about? Jason, did you ever answer my Fox question? Let's just hold up the stream until you answer that. Why do you need a Fox trial? How have you been watching the games? And what the fuck do you mean by debut? Oh. And the first Transformers was awesome. With what's his face? Cooks was on Fox saying that he made that catch. Look, I'm not Chris getting all bent out of shape. I'm not sitting here saying the Bills got fucked because they ruled that an incompletion. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they could have called a holding in the end zone to end the game on a safety. I agree with that too, and they didn't. I'm saying I don't like this rule, and you got two almost completely same catches. I think it's a catch, and I don't know the difference, right? Am I saying Buffalo got screwed? Was Denver? I'm not. I also don't know that Denver was the better team. I think they're both pretty even. Megan Fox, would you answer my Fox fucking One question? How have you been watching the games, and why do you need a Fox One sub? Elon speaking in the WEF in 20 minutes. What should you say? No one cares. Yeah, there's going to be some cool thing tonight where Saturn and Neptune and the moon make a happy face. But what time? It'll probably be foggy here anyway, so I probably won't be able to see it. I couldn't see the. Anyone see the Aurora Borealis? You probably had a good view of it in Ohio, Velez. It's like, what is the. Okay. The stream is on hold. Answer my Fox question. Or I'm going to put you in a timeout for a year if you don't answer it in the next 10 seconds. I'm getting ready to go fucking ballistic over here. Is that what you want? Are you trolling me? Do you want me to be uncomfortable? Cracked streams? This is the worst troll of all time. Ricky, take down some notes. I know crack streams. I don't even know what that is. That something? What do you? All right, Rockelab up $1. Hell yeah! I think portfolio's at all time highs. No, it's right at. That's how I was. You were why? So you don't have your local channels, and so that's streaming. It sucks because there's a delay. Let me give you a hint. Get an HD TV antenna, bro. It's a really good picture. It's real time. Let me give you a hint. This one's probably pretty good. Ones like these, I've had these in the past. They suck. But these right here, like this one, they're probably pretty good. They're annoying though, because sometimes you got to move them around and shit like that. I was serious. I would have someone put up like something up on the roof. I've got one that's not really that expensive, and all it does is, yeah, JT knows what's up. Oh, you got the trial? Yeah, just get an HDTV antenna, dude. For like $20. Fox comes in good for me on that shit. Well, I don't know. They have 4 different Fox channels. So like 26-1 doesn't come in very well, but they also show it on like 26-4 and it comes in really good. Ooh, we're about to go green, baby. Did someone call a little dip in the morning with a rally? And then that way you get all the channels. You know, you get ABC, NBC, you get a bunch of other shit too. Some Mexican stations and shit. Comes in great. The picture's great. It's better than like YouTube and all that because it comes in 1080p crystal fucking clear. And it's real time. When you're streaming, there's like a 30-second delay. You could sit there on the ESPN app, and if you're all nervous about the game, you're sitting there watching the app, seeing what happens before you see it live. It sucks. Yeah, I don't know. There are a lot of there's like different types and shit. UHF and this upper. So I'm not talking about all that. Yeah, there's a bunch of other channels. I don't fully understand it, but all I care about is getting the football games during the NFL season, like Sunday night, Monday night. The only time I really get screwed is if like the Chiefs are on Monday night and it's ESPN only because I don't have ESPN. I refuse them to give them any more money. That I can't stand Disney. I have Hulu. I'm annoyed as fuck. And Hulu was bought by Disney. Disney buys everything and just fills it with commercials and shit, dude. I was curious what their stock's doing. Like it better be $300 or $400 with all the companies they've accumulated, because it was like 90 to $100 4 years ago. If it's still there, $111. Why the fuck would anyone invest in this? All they do is accumulate things and don't go up. $20.20. I mean, they had a brief moment at 200. This is one of the worst investments on the planet. Are they dividend? They used to be. Yeah, they still are. Disney killed. I mean, they're trying. I've liked a lot of the new movies, but with all these, they're definitely in max extraction value with shows. I haven't watched any of the new shows. I watched the one, and I even stopped watching that with, I don't know, the fucking, or it was whatchamacallit, and then there was like a year of Boba Fett. The whatever, dude. I tried taking pictures of this one time. I got a little bit of it. I wanted to get into this, but the light pollution is just too hard of a hurdle. But this is some really cool shit. That's beautiful. Mandalorian, thank you. Yep. There's some new versions of like what's her face. I like her too, but it's just, and plus I don't have Disney, so I don't fucking care, dude. Who do you think is gonna win the first game? I don't know. The Patriots are probably gonna win. I'm not gonna count out the Broncos. Really good defense, and it's in Denver. But it's hard to overcome their quarterback situation. They have a chance. I'm not saying Denver doesn't have a chance. New England's probably favored. Yeah, New England minus 4.5. I wonder what the line would be if Bo Nix wasn't injured. I do think the Seahawks are going to win, but I think the Rams beat them at least once in the regular season. Yeah, but that was in LA. And then they beat them recently, but barely. So saying the Rams don't have a chance is nuts. Or saying Matthew Stafford doesn't have a chance is nuts. The Rams have not looked good in the playoffs. But Sunday's a different day, bro. So this should be this is the Super Bowl. Right here. It's not, but it is. These are the two best teams in the NFL. LA and San Francisco. I'm sorry. LA and Seattle are the two best teams in the NFL. This is the Super Bowl. And whoever wins this will probably be the Super Bowl victor. Denver would have no chance in the Super Bowl. The Patriots have a chance. At the Seahawks. Yeah, normally I'm like that, but I like Darnold. I'm happy Darnold's doing good. I wasn't a Darnold fan. I was never really a Darnold fan, but I got people shit on him and just, said he wasn't a good quarterback and this and that. And I'm just like, no one is going to get drafted to the New York Jets and have any chance of success, dude. You know what I mean? That annoyed me. So I'm happy to see him having success and making money because I thought he had talent. And I'm a pretty firm believer that if you're talented enough to be in the NFL and you have a good organization, I think you can do well. If they have a scheme that fits you, good coaches, good offensive coordinator, good offensive line, this, that, and the third. So Denver has a lot of that. And Stidham, what's his name, Jared? They have a chance. They got a great defense. Denver's defense is better than the Patriots, but the Patriots defense is doing really well in the playoffs. They both should be, I think they'll both be good games, but who knows? Any given Sunday. All right, we're green, baby. Rockelab up $2. JT. Did you buy some, bro? Did you get back in? This is buy some. I'm not saying go heavy. This is when you buy and forget about it. Or buy with the thought of selling half of it right around the SpaceX IPO. And then maybe going back in later after a big dip. This is a long-term love it play. Tesla's a long-term muck love it play. If I haven't, if you haven't been paying attention, I don't know how to help you. I honestly don't know how to help you. Tesla is almost a sure thing. Almost a sure thing, bro. Is Tesla look, I hate to saying this, but is the market going to go into recession? Will Tesla get hurt really hard? Yes. If that happens. But you're going to be, it doesn't matter what you're in, you're going to get screwed. If you're in the stock market and we get hit with some black swan event or a major pullback, you're going to get hurt. And you got to ride it out. You got to ride the volatility. And you got to go to plan B, hold until you're right. It's not that hard. Like yesterday, I wasn't feeling great about Rockelab, but I wasn't panic selling. And I thought it could last longer. A couple weeks of this. Could it go down to 50? I mean, I was hoping not. Could it still go down to 50? Maybe, but I'm hoping not. Like maybe some other shit blows up and really delays them. Then I'm fucked, But if you can't handle volatility and those numbers start moving, the bigger your account gets. We're up 92,000, 23 days into the year. We're up 92,000. We hit the 100,000 profit and loss at one point at like 18 days into the year. We were up 100 grand. We were down up 100 grand to up only 42 grand in 2 trading days. I lost $60,000 of profits in 2 days. Was I panicking? No, a little. I wasn't panic selling. I wasn't loving it. I wasn't enjoying it. But you have to buy stuff you believe in and hold. And if you lose that conviction and sell, you might be right, you might be wrong. But nothing changed with Rockelab that I'm like, oh, they're done. They're not going to be $500 in 5 years. You know what I mean? What are they going to be in 5 years? $500 to $1,500 is on the board. Zero is on the board too. But again, great company. They're launching rockets left and right. They have government contracts. They're in it for the Golden Dome contracts. They're involved in hypersonic missile testing. They're working on a reusable rocket. That's the risk. That shit ain't easy, dude. They have, they're low 30 billion, 40 billion. Easily going to be 100, 200, 300, 400 billion. You think, what's going on with Hillary Clinton? I didn't even know that was a thing. We're up 9 grand in the small account, guys. That's like 20%, I think. For the 20%, we're up 20% on that account for the year. We're up 20% in basically both accounts for the year. That's fucking insane, dude. But again, it could be over. I could be down 30% by the end of February if it goes south. It doesn't make it hard to sleep at night. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Hillary Clinton. She's not going to get thrown in jail. She's part of the fucking Illuminati, bro. That's a bad precedent. Throwing people like her in jail. I'm not a big fan. Like, if they deserve it, sure. They're all dirty. They all deserve to be thrown in jail for one reason or another. Not much to do today, just kind of waiting. I'll be at the desk in a few. Thanks for that update, Shardy. Zipline hits 2 million deliveries. CZ predicts Bitcoin will hit a super. I hope. This movie that will win the most Oscars. What is this? I have no idea what this is. The movie that will win. It's not Sinners. Is this like a joke? This looks familiar, like I've seen it. No, I don't think I have. I don't know what this is, bro. Who the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be Gavin Newsom? Is this a mafia movie? A politics movie? What the fuck is this? This I don't. They don't even say what it is. Wait, what? Did no one? No one's. Let's see how good Grok is. Black comedy. Oh, this is one battle after another? Huh. Interesting. I never got to this part. You think Jason would have answered what this was by now? Fucking. I'm dropping a lot of F bombs today. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. We're starting to cook. They're starting to put some Crisco in that pan. Rockelab firing back up. The shorts might start covering. I got to pee. Yeah, I love Fly. I haven't done a ton of like research on them. I barely even remember what they do. I know they're rocket related. I remember what research I did. I loved them. I mean, I'm not, there's only a few percentage points of my accounts in it, but I think this one could be, it's a high risk. So trade accordingly. I ran up $2. I mean, do I love the fact that I invested in it and I'm already up 6,000? I love that. Do I think there's more upside? Yes. Doing better than your stupid Sidhu. Come on, Irene. Better than your stupid LDI. NVTS was over 11. It's down like $1 today. That sucks. That's only down 2 now. Baldor in the house. Probably taking a couple of handfuls of anti-inflammatories to deal with those hydroseals he had this morning from the price of silver and gold and all the wall painting that he did. Sidhu's been a trading gold mine. I'm barely even up on that thing. Oh, I mean, I guess we're up pretty decent. I'm up almost $1. Gonna sell through the barrier. Yep. Because I have a great thesis. I invested in a great company. I didn't panic sell because they pushed a tank to its limits and it exploded. Exactly what, could happen. There's so much good going for like Rockelab and ASTS. Rockelab, I don't have to. I'm a great CEO. Great engineers, great team. They're producing, they're delivering. Huge cinnamon. Rebounded quick. Yeah. I mean, I thought it could have gotten worse and it could have lasted longer, but I'm not surprised at all. It's a heavily shorted stock. So some bad news comes out. The boys are going to, the boys are going to show up and see how far down they can get it, make some money and then cover. But it's a great company. Great CEO. They're putting shit into space nonstop. Silver knocking on Silver's door. The futures have hit 100. Excuse me. So 100 might be some resistance. Could be the top. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on. Like I have a hard time investing. Can silver go to 300? Sure. But I'm not investing in something that's up this much. There's no difference between this and Bitcoin when Bitcoin does this. Everyone gets all fucking puffy chested and says it's never going to stop. And it always does. So I'm not YOLOing it. I'm not going heavy into some shit that's done this, bro. I've already accepted the fact that I missed it. And it doesn't bother me because I can't invest in everything. And metals have never really been sexy to me. No, they're sexy to me now, but I've already missed it. And I've accepted that. I've gone through the 5 stages of grief. I should have listened to Faldor. I mean, I doubled my IRA last year. So, and I'm up 20% this year. I can't cry. I can't complain. Silver has major utility. Yeah, they do. So does Bitcoin. So does Tesla. So does Rockelab. Are there going to be ongoing silver shortages? I don't know, dude. Is it going to go to 300? I don't know. I'm not buying something that's this parabolic. Will it continue to go parabolic? I don't know. But I don't like the risk reward right now. I don't. And I could be wrong. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not YOLOing into something that's pumped up 3x in the last 6 months, bro. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to change my investment the way I invest because of you, because of Faldor, because of Jason, because of JT, because of I've been doing this for decades. I've made a lot of mistakes. I'll continue to make mistakes. But ride her till she bucks, bro. And she ain't bucked me yet. We've had a great several years. Last year was freaking incredible. This year is off to a bang bang. What's the hang, bro? Like I'm not Tesla going red. I have Tesla, like no worries in Tesla. Again, if the market crashes, I'll start worrying around election time. I might trim like a mofo at election time. Hopefully this accounts at 7 figures and elections are coming up. The stock market doubles like Trump says. And it's going to be time to like fucking load up on some dry powder and see because if the market is much more likely to tank after the election than before. Blowing through 100, we're all rich. You're rich on silver. Little do you know, I have a bunch of silver bullion in a safe in my closet. I'm kidding. F in silver. Are you upset you didn't get in silver, Ricky? Is that what we're doing here? Because I lose no sleep over not investing in silver, bro. I invested in Rockelab at $29. So Silver, Rockelab, same results. I think Rockelab has a 10x in it. I don't think silver does. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Silver's been a great investment. I'm happy for people that made money in silver. I am very, 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 very happy that Faldor's metal thesis worked out. And Faldor fucking, like, when he's not going to Houston, he's walking down to the silver exchange and looking at polish. He's polishing his silver. Whatever he uses to polish his silver is probably giving him skin toxins and poisons, but he sits there, he goes to bed, he opens his safe and he looks at his silver, and then yanks one out and sleeps like a baby. He wakes up, he checks it again, and walk down to the exchange and talk to Frank. Hey Frank, how's it? My silver looking good? And they'll fucking drink coffee and smoke cigarettes. Have some beer and hockey at night? Hell yeah. Probably drink your beer out of a silver chalice. Who's this? That's MacGyver? That's me, right? Yep. MacGruber.
Yes.
It kind of looks like Jennifer Aniston. Big old bitties. Big old bitties. My God, who is this fucking guy? Think he got his knob polished? I've met with people who I know are in the know. One of them told me the truth. A lot of UFO shit lately. The fuck is this? Some lame shit. Oh, that's some terrible AI. Rockelab, huge reveal, now a test. What? Oh, that's yesterday. Silver. The best ever? I mean, he hasn't been so great lately. 7-minute wait. 195 Robotaxi versus Uber. How's Uber doing? Get the fuck, don't invest in Uber, bro. They're cooked. Yeah, they're getting cooked. Short them. Maybe short this bitch. It's a kind of a bull flag. Kind of a bull flag. An aluminum cylinder. You an aluminum too? I got a P. P. Yes, Hunter. Freaking hungry. Tired of being hungry, man. Silver holders hitting refresh to see 100. I bet that was Faldor 1,000,000%. All right. Rockelab up 350. Make some coffee. It'll kill your hunger. I can't do coffee now. I've already had 400 milligrams of caffeine. I'm done. I might take some caffeine later just because I got to work tonight. Oh, I'm going to ask him, but hopefully they have a maintenance window. Because if they want to do this thing where we start at 5 and go to 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning if we have to, that shit ain't going to work, bro. I like to have a maintenance window, and if there's a lot of problems and you're still fighting shit, like on this one, 3 or 4 hours in, you got to revert. But I have a feeling that that's not going to be the case. And I'm toast, dude. If I have to work till even already having to work to 10 o'clock at night is going to fuck me up for a good week. My sleep schedule, my circadian rhythm, done. It's already toast. Yeah. And if they want to go to like 1 or 2, I'm super fucked, dude. And I will get nothing done this weekend. You'll be lucky I get out of bed. Because I won't be able to sleep very well, and I'll still get up at 5 in the morning or whatever, most likely. Be tired as fudge, playing catch up. Rockelab can seriously ignite a short squeeze here. Tesla green. Black sky green. Let's go. We're almost break even on that. Fly up. The problem with, no, fly's not a problem. My problem, I don't think I have a problem, to be honest. I thought I had a problem with some covered calls. Nope, not really. Like if these fly calls get called away, well, I'm not going to enjoy it in my small account. So I don't want that to happen. We have 28 days to go. And fly does have a chance of being over 35. So not a fan of that happening, but it'll be whatever. Sell a put or something maybe, or just buy another 100 shares and not worry about it, bro. There's ways. ASTS moving back up to the sky. Moving back up. We're moving back up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. But what's the line before that? Beans don't burn. Beans, something. Beans don't burn on the grill. Get up that hill. Moving on up. God damn it. I don't even remember the name of that show. Jason will remember it immediately. I remember Sherman Hemsley. He was gay way ahead of his time. What did you retract? The Jeffersons. Beans don't burn in the kitchen. We're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. What do you mean? Fish does fry in the kitchen. And look at you all late and shit. Archie Bunker. That was a great show for being a highly racist. You're deep frying wings tonight? I am not a fan of wings, bro. What time is my Costco order coming? Fish don't fry in the kitchen. That's exactly, where does fish fry? It fries in the kitchen. That's exactly where it fries. Today by 1, that works. I need to find a cheddar cheese jalapeno. Oh, those are so good. I can't eat them, but those are so good. Cheese sticks or mozzarella sticks and jalapeno poppers are the fucking best, but I can't eat bread. I don't know. They make gluten-free ones now. Either way, those aren't really healthy for you. Tesla screaming. Count's doing great, guys and gals. Rockelab cooking. Speaking of cooking, where's Blue been lately? Thanks, Valdor. Baseball? No, I don't. Zero. The only thing I like at baseball is freaking banana ball. I love banana ball. I know I'm gay. All right, boys and girls, it's 8 o'clock and I gotta pee. Dodgers. Well, I mean, they've paid for every best, all the best. They have a payroll of $1 trillion. Baseballs. Fuck, dude. Baseball and the NBA have gone downhill. I don't know. I guess baseball's made some rule changes with like clocks and shit that it's made it better, but I don't know. I wouldn't check out Banana Ball, dude. That shit's fun as hell to watch. All right. We are at all-time highs, guys, on the portfolios. You too, JT. Let me check this real quick. Oh yeah, all-time high, all-time high. We're at portfolio all-time highs. All-time highs. I've seen one or two. Yeah, I enjoy them. Yeah, the game they're 2 hours long. They go quick. They do a lot of gay shit during it, but it's not too bad. They have all these different events and shit. Like between innings, sometimes it can be annoying. But just watch it on a bit of a time shift and you can fast forward through it. All right, everyone. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Have a great weekend.